Hello, Gordon School. The last time I came to you via video, we had just released our reopening plan, and concerns had begun to swirl nationwide about opening schools for in-person learning. Sadly, much of that conversation quickly became politicized, and I felt it was important at that time to share how our plans were grounded in a commitment to the health and safety of our community. Today, COVID numbers in Rhode Island and across the country are on the rise. Questions about what that will mean for schools are real and very understandable. Before addressing some of those questions, I want to acknowledge that these first 6 weeks back on campus have gone as well as we could have hoped. Part of that has to do with some of the best fall weather Rhode Island has seen in a while. Part of it is preparation and implementation. I am deeply proud of our reopening plan and our incredible faculty and staff working tirelessly to make it work each day. And part of it is cooperation. The partnership with families has been amazing. From the big things like your commitment to completing the safety app every day and keeping your children home even if it's just a runny nose, to the small things like your friendly hellos in the morning and notes of gratitude that come into our inboxes each day. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for your continued partnership and support. This winter, we will need to lean into that commitment and partnership ever more deeply. Here's what I can tell you about the weeks ahead. 1, we do not have plans to preemptively close Gordon as we head into the winter months. We still believe that it is best for children and for our community to be together in person on campus, and we're committed to keeping our doors open for as long as it is safe to do so. So, what would cause us to close our campus? Only an order from the Department of Health or the governor. Though we haven't been tested by a real-life situation yet, our house and neighborhood model will allow us to minimize any school-wide disruption if a member of our community tests positive. 2, Gordon students will continue to go outside all year round as they did before the pandemic, but the winter months may bring frigid temperatures that will have us relying on the indoors more regularly. And let me tell you some good news about that. Since we have reopened, we have been monitoring the air circulation in all of our classrooms using our CO2 sensors. On the colder or rainier days we have experienced already, when classes have chosen to be indoors, we found that our air exchanges per hour continue to exceed the levels recommended to mitigate spread of viral particles. Later this week, the ventilation consultants that assisted us in our reopening preparations will return to Gordon to help us determine the most effective ways to keep our students, faculty, and staff both comfortable and safe in the classrooms as the temperatures drop. We'll also be working with our faculty and staff to determine what other supplies, materials, or cold weather gear may be necessary to prepare for both indoor and outdoor learning in the months ahead. Last, our ability to keep our campus open will depend on your continued commitment to following the rules. Please continue to complete the safety app honestly each day and keep your children home if they're not feeling well. Limit your social gatherings. If you do get together with family and friends outside of your consistent pod, wear a mask and distance at all times, especially when you're indoors. Seriously consider staying put for the holidays. Based on the results of our travel survey, the majority of our families, faculty, and staff are not traveling this year. We appreciate how difficult this is, so thank you. Also, tune into Governor Raimondo's weekly news conference to stay up to date on the latest COVID data and guidelines. Continue to wear a mask in public, physically distance, and wash your hands. I'll continue to be in communication with you as we navigate the weeks and months ahead. While I have shared our intentions as we head into the winter months, if it's one thing we have learned over the past 8 months, it's that we need to be ready to expect the unexpected, and Gordon is ready. I'm grateful as always for your continued partnership and support. See you soon.